The Trades Gap.
AT&T new guarantee, because most things in life are not guaranteed. Like sinks knowing you exist. Don't worry, Kathy, we see you.
And you thought, the game.
Or great chemistry.
You know where you go. All you, Marchand.
No.
Or traction. Easy now. Yeah, that's not guaranteed. You know what AT&T guarantees? Connectivity you depend on, the deals you want, and the service you deserve. Or we'll make it right. That's the AT&T guarantee.
With new McValue at McDonald's, you can buy one and add one for $1. Enjoy meal deals and treat yourself to deals in the app. There's always ways to save, all day, every day. Get more than you expect with new McValue.
Ryan Day's passions on display tonight. This new format provides new challenges, but also new opportunities. That guy was vilified, as it was his team, as you know, after that Michigan loss, written off. And from the ashes of that, he found a way to frame it as a 4-game opportunity for redemption. And he pushed all the right buttons, and it's been, his building the Woody against the world since then. It's been effective.
Really has. I mean, you could see the intensity in his eyes. And give him all the credit, man. After that game, he has gotten his team to buy in, as they said, 4 more games, and they're close to trying to finish that off.
Luka makes the catch on the slant. Talk about the numbers and the highest winning percentage, minimum 50 games. There he is at 873, just behind Knute Rockne and Walter Camp, inventor of modern football, ahead of Leahy. That's all.
That's all time.
Yeah.
Highest winning percentage by a head coach with 50 games.
By far the highest active. Howard, keeper, and he's going to be met in the hole and driven down there by William Asa. Holly?
You talk about Ryan Day turning the tide. After that Michigan loss, he had a meeting. It was only the players and Ryan Day in a meeting, and everybody that I've talked to that was in there said it was a hard meeting. A lot of truths were told. That JT Tuimoloau said, you have hard conversations when you're a family. We had to decide, are we going to stay together or separate? That meeting with Ryan Day has changed this season.
At a 3rd and 1 here, and they shove the quarterback. That was Henderson behind Howard. Yeah, those meetings are important, but it's how they put it into action, too. That frigid night in Tennessee when the Volunteer fans tried to take over the horseshoe. That began the run.
I think that was the turning point as far as the psychological aspect of this team. And looking up at their stadium and seeing all that orange, I think they got back into that locker room from what Ryan Day and a lot of the players have told me. It was like they basically drew a line in the sand from that moment on. And when they won that game, they restored their confidence and belief that, hey, we can get on a run here. And they've come together. You either split apart when you go through something like that, or you come together. And they've definitely come together.
Henderson, right tackle, picks up a couple. It was the fuel of that game, the opportunity to pay back Oregon, that astoundingly dominant performance in the Rose Bowl. Then the idea of going on the road. They felt that Texas in Arlington was like a road game. That felt like a heavyweight fight, almost worthy of a final in and of itself, those two teams.
But I think a lot needs to be said about the players. It's one thing for the coaching staff, but if you're going to make a run like this, that also has to come from Jack Sawyer and Will Howard and JTT and Cody Simon and Caleb Downs. The players have definitely impacted this turnaround.
The backpedal and a throwaway on 2nd and long. R.J. Oben, and there's a flag. They finally got near Howard, then they get too aggressive at the end of the play.
Unbelievable. The Duke transfer, R.J. Oben, just a mental error.
Personal foul.
Just throws Howard down.
Defense number 9. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Again, this is a Notre Dame team coached by Marcus Freeman. They've been doing all the little things right since the Northern Illinois loss. Here they are trying to fight and scratch and claw to get back into this game, and it's the follow-through. It's not, oh my gosh, that was an aggressive hit. It was late, and then he follows through to get the referee's attention, almost daring him to throw. Bill, what do you think?
No question about it. He knew the ball was away, and that push is a giveaway to the referee that it was unnecessary.
Bill, if he would have done that to you as a referee, I mean, he's almost daring you to throw it. Just don't want it, when you're down 16, you don't want to be in that gray area.
The frustration in that mental mistake. Instead, Ohio State, instead of having a punt, now they're in Notre Dame territory, and Henderson continues to grind away. That should be the final play of the third quarter. Ohio State adds 2 points to the lead in the quarter, and with 15 to play, the lead is 16 here in Atlanta. Irish defense up against it, needing to make a stop or make a play. 31-15 headed to the fourth. You're watching the College Football Playoff National Championship presented by AT&T.
Have a good one.
Any idea who keeps doing that?
Nope.
Oh. Oil base with the all-weather enamel. Excellent choice. Let me cash your card.
That's a lot of black paint.
It's a pull, not a push. Take your time.
With 19 hotel brands at IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest how you guest. Simply arrive or make an entrance at Intercontinental Hotels. Enjoy the local scenery without leaving your hotel indigo. Stick to the agenda. Or experience something unexpected at Kimpton Hotels. Choose from 19 IHG hotel brands and earn points for free nights with IHG One Rewards.
What took you so long? I'm sorry. There was a long line at the Thai place.
You get the sauce I like?
Of course.
You're the man.
I wish.
The future isn't scary. Not investing in it is. NASDAQ 100 Innovators, 1 ETF. Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more in prospectus at Invesco.com.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. The Kia X-Line Nightfall Collection.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
What's Danny doing?
He saved so much bundling home and auto that he bundled football with football.
Bundling life! Bundle and save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment.
Dave's back on.
Coors Light. Choose chill.
Down from pink cone, skeleton made out of chrome, dark balloon to make them spy, a horse wearing a tie, bucatini with some teas, Socrates on mountain skis, anemones and blocks of cheese, all bumping MP3s, Gizmo lasso, candy pile, can of worms, golden smile, little Eggman throws his hands in the air, going wild. Yeah.
Coach, you've cut it to a 2-score game. How do you get a stop and build some momentum here?
We're going to have to. We're not helping ourselves by that penalty right there, but we got to get a stop. And that's what I told our guys. All right, we can't help what happened that last penalty. We got to get a stop. We need a takeaway if we can. And we got to get the ball to our offense and still keep it a 2-score game. Then we can go and try to get some points and try to make this a 1-score game. But that won't happen unless we get a stop here.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Takeaway desperately needed. They did that so well. They scored 158 points off opponents' turnovers. Yeah. That's the most in 10 years in this sport. Nobody was even close to that this year. The problem is, Kirk, Ohio State doesn't fumble the ball. 5 lost all year. And if you can't stress Howard or pressure him, a pick seems unlikely at this point, too. You got to find a way to affect the quarterback.
You have to be the aggressor. You have to make the offense feel that pressure, and they've not been able to do that tonight at all.
Abuka on a little reverse inside pitch. Nice play design, better execution. Abuka weaving and dodging tackles, lost the ball at the end. They run him down. They haven't made a signal yet. Yes, it is a fumble and the long-awaited takeaway. Viliamu Asa recovered it. It was a spectacular play by Abuka until the very end.
Yeah, what a run there after the catch. Unbelievable in space. But at the very end, they'll probably take a look at this. Drake Bowen, 34. Look at it. His hand on that ball's out. That's a recovery. Notre Dame
play is under further review.
Yeah, they're going to take a look, but that knee was up. Chris, just as we were talking at the break, you
said they don't fumble, period. They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. They hadn't fumbled since the Penn State game. It had been a while. What a great play, though, to punch it out. They had to force it. That was not an unforced error. That was an aggressive punch out.
Yeah, big play by Emeka Egbuka, but good effort. That's what they've been doing all year. Bowen knocks it out, and they go back to that R.J. Oben mistake on the push of Will Howard. Did you see the look on the head coach Marcus Freeman's face when he's talking to Molly? He almost just looked disgusted that we had a chance to get him behind the sticks. Then we allow that. We got to make a play, and sure enough, Drake Bowen does by knocking that ball loose.
Some juice on the sidelines, how you can see it. The defensive team over there. And there's some belief in the building for the Irish
faithful.
faithful.
Review, the ruling on the field stands. First down, Notre Dame.
So the first turnover tonight, created by Notre Dame. They're still 80 yards from the end zone, still needing, as he said, those 2 scores and two-point conversions.
And he said that's 1. Now he's trying to get number 2, meaning a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Long way to go. Let's see what this offense can do.
Faison on the end around. Could not escape the tackle of the great Caleb Downs.
Yeah, Caleb Downs does such a good job in motion. He ended up moving from the middle, bouncing into the outside. And he's just too quick, able to get off of blocks, whether it's a tight end. This time it's Jeremiah Love leading the way. Just used his hands and his instincts to be quicker than these blockers think he is.
Leonard on the move, trying to create outside the pocket, stops and has to just throw it away. Nobody open, and Sawyer, as well as Talik Williams, were closing in fast.
The problem is when he escaped to his right, all the receivers that were aligned to the right were cutting in to the left, to the inside. So by the time he got out there, broke contained, he had no one to throw the football to because everybody had worked the other way. That's why he paused and tried to give him time to work back towards him, but it was too late.
Got to try to block this pass rush again now on 3rd and 9. Leonard has time. Down the middle, catch made. It's Greathouse, who's made 2 big plays in the pass game in Ohio State territory. They get a 30-yard chunk.
They got exactly a matchup they wanted. Cody Simon, a middle linebacker, against their best receiver in Greathouse. I thought he might blitz off the edge, but instead he's in coverage.
Leonard again on 1st down, heavy traffic, and has to just throw it away again. There's a flag down in the secondary. Benosin was guarding Bo Collins. Here's the catch a moment ago by Greathouse.
Holding. Defense number 1. 10-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
It's his 2nd flag tonight as the pattern continues.
Yeah, and Ohio State they've done a really good job here of forcing him to throw that ball away. But when he works back, watch the ground. Again, he's been doing this all year. That's a penalty. That's a penalty right there. I don't know who he's waving off. That's an easy penalty on 1 and white. 2nd one.
He's really good at trying to wave him off.
Yeah, he's been doing it all year. That's 16 on the year.
Screen look. They get it down there, but trying to make something happen. And it's Jaden Harrison. Cody Simon closing in. They'll lose 4 in the first down play. But Greathouse has come up big, and Leonard standing in there as a gritty delivery downfield to convert on 3rd and long.
And he has had to work, as you said, Chris, for pretty much every yard. Whether it's been on the ground, using his legs through the air, trying to wait and wait, show toughness sitting in that pocket.
quarterback keeper. Leonard trying to follow the block of Love. Picks up a couple there. Cody Simon effectively spying it.
When you see that kind of formation with 3 receivers with a tight end moving to the right, they're trying to clear out the middle of that defense. And when you call a quarterback draw on 2nd long like that, you're thinking 4-down territory. You're thinking, let's get it to maybe 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8. And then you get to 3rd down, you're trying to think of maybe, let's get it to 3rd. If you don't pick up the 1st down, let's get it close. Give us a shot here on potentially 4th and short.
Empty backfield on 3rd and long. Quick pitch to the edge. Evans makes the catch. They do get a sizable chunk to make it 4th and makeable. I think Jeremiah Love's a better runner than lead blocker. I'm still just mystified how they haven't featured him more. He caught the little inside pass on the 2-point conversion.
Well, a lot of that has to do with the score of the game. You know, the fact that they're trying to play catch up. And you're right, we just haven't seen him with very many opportunities tonight. Only the 4 carries and the 3 yards. This is obviously a huge play at the tight end into the boundary with a size advantage right here.
Irish a good 4th down team all season long. They converted on 19 of them. Leonard has some time and delivers a strike. And it's a 1st down completion as Greathouse has become the pass game weapon in the half. Picked up 11 there.
What a great route here by Greathouse. Really sells this route to the outside, gets back to the inside, is able to pull away from the defender, and the patience in the pocket with 4th down, the game on the line. Riley Leonard and the offensive line deliver.
He was very calm with chaos all around him. There's the pitch to the edge, and all of a sudden, Greathouse has become a problem. Igbinosun forces him out.
And Chris, just to pick up again, just to show you this route, Lorenzo Styles 3 is with him. They're trying to bracket him, but again, with too many receivers, it basically creates a one-on-one opportunity. That's a 4th down play, a great route by Greathouse, who's really come alive here in this 2nd half. He's got 4 receptions, now 81 yards in that touchdown.
Irish in the red zone. And the belief from massive comeback growing minute by minute, and they're faithful. Leonard looking to the end zone, lobs it up. A flag comes in. He tried to find Harrison. Defended by Denzel Burke. Kind of a jump ball, but to be another penalty on this Ohio State secondary.
Holding. Defense number 2.
That wasn't
automatic 1st down.
Chris, that wasn't with the intended receiver. That was actually a receiver who Caleb Downs got his hands on underneath this route. This is not the interference. It was underneath. Caleb Downs actually pulled a Notre Dame receiver down, and that's what they called. It was face on number 6. It ended up going up against Caleb Downs, and Downs pulled him down. That's where the call came in.
Ohio State penalty free for a long time in this game. Now they're mounting. This is what you're talking about. 1st and goal at the 8. Leonard, they were expecting QB run, and they closed him down. Kenyatta Jackson off the edge. It's a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, here it is right here. I think they called 2, but it's actually 7. Jordan Hancock, who brought face on down, and that's where they got the interference. Again, it wasn't on the play by Denzel Burke on the ball. Chris, you're right. One too many times to the quarterback run. At time they pinched from the outside. Keep in mind, Riley Leonard in the red zone, 27 touchdowns, 0 turnovers down in this area. He's been outstanding.
They have to throw it to score. Ohio State tough to run in from here. Fade, and it's contested on the edge there, but it was Ransom holding up against the tight end Evans.
What a matchup. Evans, who is from Ohio, went to Wadsworth, came off an ACL last year, has had a great year at 6'5". Lathan Ransom, who's played a lot of football in his day, 6'1".
Feeling was that Mitchell Evans was going to have a big game for this offense. Limited to 2 catches for 15 yards. What can Leonard do here on 3rd and goal? Field goal doesn't do him a lot of good. From the pocket, zips it short, and it's broken up. Tried to go back to Great House, has been featured so much, but Hancock got there to break it up.
Good job there. You know, Jordan Hancock, I think he's one of the better slot corners, nickel backs in the entire country. Tremendous length at 6'1", 195 pounds. You saw with an interference earlier a few plays ago. That time makes a big play there on 3rd down. And they're bringing their field goal unit out here.
Will be content here to cut the lead to 13. 70-yard drive. Did take 5 minutes. Have to be alert for a fake. Again, the fake punt earlier was snuffed out. And the field goal unsuccessful. And the problems continue in that department. And they send out Jeter, who had come through with the clutch kick against Penn State. And the play clock winding down. It seemed kind of hectic at the end. The timing was off. And the Irish come up empty. Twink. And it's still a 16-point game.
Every generation is known for something.
We perfected avocado toast.
Free love and cheap houses.
Short attention spans.
What was the question?
And this year, Generation Beta arrives. A generation that could live longer than ever. That's why Prudential is helping them prepare for retirement earlier than ever. We're offering every baby born on January 1st the Beta Baby Bonus. $150 that could become $100,000 when they retire.
Good luck, Beta babies.
It's never too early or too late to protect your life's work with Prudential.
Big. It's a big deal. You get 1 medium hot or iced coffee and 2 delicious wake-up wraps. It's the biggest deal in breakfast. It's Dunkin's $5 meal deal.
Introducing new Oroxon Gel, the first FDA-cleared ED treatment available without a prescription. Oroxon Gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your partner can experience the heights of intimacy. New Oroxon ED Treatment Gel.
Pay attention. That's the good part.
This Friday, experience Mark Wahlberg
Y'all need a pilot?
like you've never seen him before.
Was that supposed to be a secret?
Flight Risk, rated R.
You make the stuff fresh every morning?
Yes, every single day we prep everything in our store. Onions, jalapenos, cilantro.
Wow. Looks pretty fresh to me.
Fresh ingredients every day.
Delicious.
We were built for Ulrich, to lift him up, because when twisted legs and hurtful stares kept him from reaching his potential, we became his support. Every engine and motor, each hand and mind, focused on fixing his legs and lifting his heart, because we were built for Ulrich.
When things go sideways, will you be prepared? I want to introduce you to the Patriot Power Generator 2000X. Use the endless free power of the sun to power lights, your TV, medical equipment, even run your fridge. And that's without gas, fumes, or noise. Go to 4patriots.com. You'll get a solar panel included free, double the capacity, expandable for more power, and more outlets than ever. This is about peace of mind. Get your solar generator and free panel at 4patriots.com.
Good moment earlier, the CFP director Richard Clark, Jimmy Pitaro, ESPN chairman, of course, Nick Saban and Terry Saban, joined by local Atlanta students. Great initiative by the CFP Foundation. ESPN proud to work with communities to help launch the initiative, help coaches and parents navigate the world of youth sports. So the lead is still 16. Ohio State with the football back. 9:27 on the clock. And Sean Judkins, deflator for Notre Dame. Kirk, they finally get the takeaway that they've been looking for, that Freeman had been preaching for. They drive down the field, stall, elect to kick the field goal. It seemed kind of hurried. It seemed getting out there, and then you doink it.
Yeah, and my thought is it's just a matter of possessions. You know, with 9 minutes to go here, you get it to 13. In best case, if you're going to kick it, are you going to get the ball, you think, confidently back with Ohio State out just working clock, even with 3 timeouts to 2-minute timeout. And it puts a lot on your defense where, you had a shot down in there close.
Howard breaking free and falls forward. Respect for Ohio State's goal line defense might factor in it. Ohio State players feel like it's gotten in opponent's head how tough they are to score on down there, and Freeman might have felt it was a low percentage play from the 7.
Yeah, probably so. Now Ohio State, like I said, they get the ball back, continue to run the football, get Will Howard, continues to be involved in this run game, 11 carries, 51 yards. Not in any hurry at all.
Leads the play clock almost all the way down, and then Judkins hammers forward for a solid gain of 4 yards.
We talked so much throughout this week, everybody did, about Jeremiah Smith and what, after the Texas game, 1 reception and 3 yards, what would Notre Dame do? And he's had the 1 touchdown, but just 4 receptions, only 5 targets, 4 receptions for 32 yards. It's been others. It's been Quinshon Judkins. It's been Will Howard. We've seen Trevion Henderson at times, Emeka Egbuka.
It's been spread around, but you added up 375 total yards against this defense. Judkins knocked down at the 40 by Drake Bowen.
I think that's the thing. That if Ohio State goes on to win this after that Michigan game, think of the defenses that they played. Tennessee. We talked about Tennessee's defensive line all year, how great they were in that defense overall, in the top 5 or 10 in the country. They knocked that one down. Oregon, we know what Oregon can do with Dan Lanning. They take care of Oregon. Texas, one of the best defenses in the country. They go through Texas. Notre Dame, you look at the numbers that Notre Dame's put up, one of the best defenses in the country. So that's what's been amazing. It's not just they're putting up numbers, it's the defenses that they've been facing and the ability to be versatile in how they attack.
Brilliant on 3rd down, 8 of 9 until that incompletion to Smith. So the Irish do get a stop, and they'll get the football back. First punt of the evening for Ohio State. So yeah, they've been able to play their best at the end of the year against the best competition. That's why they're closing in on a win here.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, they played their best, and they executed it their best against the best defenses they faced after that Michigan game.
Joe McGuire, the Aussie, and they're watching 16 time zones away. The Irish are going to move around. Can they come up with a tricky block here? Try to come at you from different angles. McGuire gets it away coolly and drives Perlman back. He's a sure-handed receiver, never drops the ball, rarely breaks a long one, and brings it to the 20-yard line. That was a nice job. 51 yards on the punt. Notre Dame, 6:25 to work with. Still needing a couple touchdowns as Goodyear provides our aerial coverage tonight, taking innovation to new heights for a century. Happy 100th to the Goodyear blimp.
AT&T has a new guarantee because most things in life are not guaranteed.
Mr. Tebow.
Like quarterbacks being accurate. Still got a Timmy. Or that your pump-up song is for everyone. Take back my life song. Low-key, banger. Or sacking off the field. Yeah, that's not guaranteed. You know what AT&T guarantees? Connectivity you depend on, the deals you want, and the service you deserve. Or we'll make it right. That's the AT&T guarantee.
Should've just run it.
Eat Lux your way with the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes from Taco Bell. The $5 Classic box is iconic all over. The $7 Supreme box has your decadent favorites and then some. The $9 Discovery box introduces you to your newest obsession, like cheesy dipping burritos. Introducing the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes, only at Taco Bell.
This new tent's amazing.
Yeah. And it was easy to pay off the low rates on our Platinum card from Navy Federal Credit Union. Can't imagine where we'd be without them.
I
he should.
Yeah.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
I'm the Modelo recruiter, and I'm looking for fans with good hands and great speed. The ones who stay focused and never miss a play. They go the distance on game day, even when their team is away. I'm always watching, always looking to reward more full-time.
Annoying.
I actually got mana burned pretty hard there for a second. I had to go run into their mob to go get some mana back.
That was like one I was excited to fight, you know. There's like a lot of hype around that guild.
What's their guild name again?
Bloodline.
The only thing I've really noticed
Pineapple
was,
from Henry, right?
No,
Pretty
that's yeah, that's not pineapple.
I feel like we have
What?
way too.
Who is it
way,
then?
I feel like we have like way too many people sitting on the stone for no reason and clamping up. And
Well, it's hard there because we have to run back and forth.
yeah, I know, but like at some point my group was holding like 14, 15 people. Like
Yo, West,
Hey,
I saw
there.
you
I was there
stun
with
them.
you too, West. I was there with you, brother.
What's up, Don?
So I got your stun on video, man. 4K, like.
Was good.
Jericho was like,
Was
okay,
good.
we're gonna engage in 3, 2 on 2. West had stunned like 5 of them, you know, and then 1, you guys jumped. They were all stunned. So like,
Yeah, we
you
do. Wes is
pre-engage,
right.
you know?
We do need to fucking move over from stone quicker because if we stay too much in that clump, we get fucking annihilated. Our healers kept getting fucking smashed in there. If we gotta move quick side to side.
In this tiny space, the death from above is extremely broken, and you cannot negate death from above from purification, so you're just getting fucking cooked. So you need to be. I think we need to be more spread out and actually play, as Jericho said, on the outside of the bridge time to time to prevent them and grouping for free.
Dude, that map is like actual candy for Kill Squad, bro.
I only died 3 times, and all of the 3 times is where we were like literally stuck in.
Yeah, we cannot slide like this. We just cannot.
So like, it was like 2 Queen procs mixed with like a Javelin tower, and that my HP just went from full to.
Yeah,
Oh,
if we're
for real,
crossing
you
that
guys
bridge,
were
we have to be quick.
overextending sometimes, big time. Like,
And was I overextending?
I couldn't notice, but my video will tell.
I was at the Boonstone 100% of the time.
The
I
funny
was
thing,
within
like,
5 meters.
If
Oh.
I overstand, it's easier. Like again, I only died when we were like clumping in the center.
I think the only party which actually overextend is Noaki party. I'm gonna be honest.
That's crazy coming from West, bro. West
I'm just a healer. I'm just trying to keep my tank alive, so I just go where my tank. Okay.